All right, let's see. Yay! Ethan is so excited to be here. I'm excited and also nervous at the same time. Is everyone ready? Hi, Laura. Hi. Hi, Emily. Emily. All right, let's see. Is everyone on? I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited to be on here. Okay, so should I start? I'm going to start, okay? First, let me introduce myself. My name is Kim Pham, known as Kim Wasabi. I am one of Gaiteng Identity educator. First off, I wanted to thank Gaiteng and Gaiteng Identity for allowing me to have this platform to show my knowledge and all the love that I have for Gaiteng Identity. And to all the hair besties, hair bestie in the land. Hi Crystal. All right, so what am I sharing with you today? I am going to share with you everything that I know about Tease foilayage backcombing technique. I do this every day behind the chair. Now, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Kim Wasabi, you know that I share with you all my formulas and also one of my favorite technique, which is the Tease foilayage technique. Hi, Tammy, Ethan. I miss you guys. Hair Bestie Australia. It must be late over there or early over there. So today, that's what I'm going to be sharing with you, everything about Tease foilayage. Now, can you show me a hand of, hi, Sai, a hand of who has done Tease foilayage before? Say yes. Heart, yes. And who has not? Also, I want to see hearts. Okay, for those who had done Tease foilayage before, this might be like a refresher course for you. And for those who have not, I hope that within this hour that you can take away something so that you can use it behind the chair, because this is one of my favorite technique. And let's get started. All right, so what is Tease foilayage? Well, Tease foilayage, oh no, wait, okay. I'm way ahead of my game. I will be sharing with you what is Tease foilayage, why are we doing Tease foilayage, the difference between Tease foilayage, baby lights, and also balayage. Also, why am I using this technique? When would be the best time to do this? And also, which client would be the best candidate for this Tease foilayage technique, right? And the most important thing is how to remove the back comb. Can anyone agree with me that this is one of the hardest thing to do, which is removing the back combing, right? Hi, Corin. Hi, my Corin. Then also, I will be giving you some tips on how to color correct at the same time. Isn't that amazing? Because this is one of my favorite techniques that I do, and I do color correction behind the chair every single day. And if any of you can relate, color correction is not easy, but with this Tease foilayage technique and color correction at the same time, you're able to achieve 2 in 1 session. And that's the beauty about Tease foilayage. All right. Hello, hi everyone. I'm doing both Instagram and Facebook. So if I'm not looking at you, I'm not cross-eyed, okay? Also, speaking of question, if anybody have any questions regarding anything about Gaiteng Identity, about this technique, the whole team is on here. Miss Nora, Hair by Nora, and whole team Corinne, the whole entire team, Gaiteng Identity, Lupe, Honeybee, everyone is on here to help you answer questions. And also, Guy will be on here too. So make sure you utilize this time to ask away, okay? Don't forget. Also, if I couldn't answer to any of your questions, please forgive me, because this is my first time doing live like this. So I don't know how I'm gonna answer, and also showing you the technique at the same time. But I would love to, at the end, take a few minutes to answer all of your questions. Okay, so let's get started. Now, before we start the Tease foilayage, look at my collage. I have all Guy Change My Identity product that I put into this because I'm so excited to share with you this beautiful, amazing technique. I want to see heart, you guys. I want to see hearts. Okay, before we start, now, this is so important that you have tools, not just good tools, but the right tools for your particular technique that you are going to be doing. Hi, Nora. Hi, Miss Nora. Okay, so first off, let's start out with a Tease comb. Okay, now this part of the session is going to be a little bit boring, but I assure you that if you hang in with me, you will know that all of the tools that I will be showing you, tools and product, each of these tools serve a purpose and beneficial with your technique behind the chair and help you speed up the process. Oh, thank you, Corinne. Speed up the process when you are working on a client. Okay, so start out with Tease comb. Now this comb is already designed so that it help aid in your teasing technique. Hi guys, you're on, yay! Teasing technique. Now if you don't have this Tease comb, I always have a rat tail comb with me that you can use, okay? Now the next one is brushes, your tools, right? Not just good tool, but essential tool. Guy Change My Identity Rose Gold brush. This is so amazing. This brush is already jagged on the edge right here, so it helped with the feathering technique. Then also bowl, your essential beneficiary bowl, right? This bowl you can find, these products you can find on Guy Change My Identity Stroke 7 kit. Now these bowls are so important because you can interconnect, and also it has a place where you put your tab. Let's say if you are doing this technique and you have 2 or 3 different formulas, this will help you recognize which bowl is which. So you're like, oh my God, what did I put in that bowl, right? So that's another important thing. And then we're also going to be talking about a whisk. Now, we want to be using a whisk to whisk up your product so that you don't ruin your brush, because brushes are very, very expensive, right? And so you don't want to be ruining your brush. Using a whisk, first, you are able to break up the product easily and speed up your process. And also you get the right consistency when you mix with the whisk, so you don't ruin your brush. And look at my brush that I've been using this brush for so long. And look at the bristle, they're so good still. And because I preserve the brush by using the whisk. All right, so next one, very important, is your scale. Now, scale are so important because you need to measure. Measuring ensure you to get the right consistency every time. And most important, you don't waste the product. So just imagine, as a salon owner and a stylist behind the chair. Hi, thank you so much, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me. As a salon owner and a stylist behind the chair, I see product that being wasted every single day. And it's heartbreaking because products are so expensive, especially this time of the year. Nowadays, you know, we all be in quarantine, we're not making any money. So when you go back into the salon, make sure you measure. Use a scale to measure. Let me give you an example. If you are wasting $5 down the drain every single day, now I'm talking about just $5, okay? Now time 5 days that you're working behind a chair, that's $25 a week. Time a month, that's $100 a month. And time that a year, that's how much? That's like $1,200, right? $1,200 a year that you're wasting product down the drain. So that's why measuring is so important. And then you also have hair clips. And last but not least, your foil. Now you can pretty much use any foil, but I like this particular foil because it is lightweight, and it's flat foil, and it helps me speed up my process also. And condom to protect your hand condom, not condom, hand condom to protect your hands, right? So let's get started, you guys. Are you guys excited? Who's excited? Hi everyone. I can't really see very well, but okay. Hi Shiloh. Okay, so let me put on my hand condom. Today, we're talking about Tease foilayage and everything about Tease foilayage, okay? I will be using Gaiteng My Identity, and last but not least, also the right lightener too. I know with this right lightener because I know that it's gonna help me get the result that I want. I will be using Gaiteng My Identity Magnum 8 and Big 9. What I will be doing is mixing them two together to create this beautiful hybrid consistency of the spreadability of Magnum 8 and the lift of Big 9. Okay, you guys. Hi Linda. Hi. Oh, wait, who? Hi Hillary. Hey everyone. Okay. Hi Natalie, my Poland hair bestie. Okay, so I had already mixed equal part of Magnum 8 and Big 9 with Double Developer, which is our 20 volume dedicated Gaiteng My Identity developer with my lightener. Now I'm gonna be using my whisk, and we're gonna whisk it up. And remember, make sure that you whisk it thoroughly so that you can get these clumpy beads in your lightener. And earlier, Miss Hair by Nora, Miss one of our team members, she called me and she was so kind. She gave me a really good tip, which is if it takes you a long time mixing your lightener like this, what you can do is you can either add in your Big 9 first and add in your developer, and you whisk that up first, and then you add in your, if you're doing the hybrid, and then you add in your Magnum 8 or vice versa, okay? So let's get started. Who is ready to meet my model? She is amazing. Hi you guys. Is my audio off? Really? Oh no. What should I do? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also live on Gaiteng My Identity Hair Bestie group page. If you can't hear me on Instagram, I'm so sorry, you guys. I am like so clueless when it comes to these technology. But okay, let's mix this up really well. Look at this consistency. Look at that. Look at that beautiful consistency. And also the reason why I love Gaiteng My Identity Big 9 and Magnum 8 is because look, the consistency for ones, and it's also white. And it's not like these blue lightener where you put it on the hair, and then when you come to check it and you think that, oh my God, it's ready. But then when you went to rinse it out, it's yellow, right? And that's not cute. We don't like yellow, although I love yellow. Miss Gina wear a beautiful Phoenix Fire yellow. Not Phoenix Fire, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. I love yellow. Nothing wrong with yellow. Anyway. But look at that beautiful consistency. Let's meet my model. Want to meet my model? Hi, can you hear me still? Can you hear me still? Okay, this is my model. Her name is Miss Covina with a double E. Covina, do you like that? Okay, now with Miss Covina, she is a natural virgin level 5. Who likes virgin? I love me some virgin. Hi sis Christine. Okay, so she's a natural level 5 virgin. What I will be doing today is I'm using 20 volume. I know that with 20 volume, you are able to lift her 2 levels, right? But with this Tease foilayage technique, utilizing foil to get her the maximum lift, I know that I can get her to a level 10. With Gaiteng My Identity, Big 9 and Magnum 8. Don't you like that? All right, so now, today we're also going to be talking about sectioning, also about elevation and everything else, okay? So I have sectioned her into 5 sections already, 5 quads, okay? Why am I doing 5 and not 4? Now, that's when your client come in, consultation is key. And I always ask how much diffusion she wants, or if she brings in an inspiration picture, that's great too. But how I determine my section is by doing a consultation. And also consultation is key because I want to be able to see what kind of hairline, because I have to look at her hairline also, right? Her hairline and the density of her hair and the texture of her hair. If she doesn't have that much hair, you can do 4 section, no problem. But I know with my client, this particular Miss Novena, she has a lot of hair. And also, look at her forehead here. She had a pretty wide forehead. And there's nothing wrong with wide forehead, which means my mom always say, that means you have bigger brain, you have larger brain. But when she has a large forehead, I tend to part her hair into a V formation, which is taking her section from wherever her receding line, if you look at my hair, wherever that receding line is, that's where I'm going to be taking her section all the way to a point right there into a V. Now, with that being said, if I was to wear my hair this way, I would probably part, and I'm not changing my parting at all, I would probably part my section this way. And if I was to wear it in the middle, then I would part right in the middle down into the center point. And with this particular look, I'm showing you guys, I'm sharing with you, is that she's able to flip back and forth. And that's the reason why I'm doing 5 sections, okay? And let me show you my formation. This is a technique that we'll be doing. Make sure you screenshot this one. Would you like this? Hi. My Instagram is cutting off, really? I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is 5 section right here. Now, everything going to a point at her crown. What I will be sharing with you today is that we are taking high and low sections with the Tease foilayage. What I mean by that is that we're going to be starting in the back, taking 3 big sections starting from her ear down. So those are the three big sections that I will be tease back combing. Okay, let me show you, okay? Let's turn her around and let's start working. I'm talking too much, okay? Now, normally on a real client, why do I start in the back, right? Now, this is why we are using Tease foilayage. Why do I start in the back? First, because the hair in the back is usually darker. So I want to start in the back first. Hi. Oh, thank you. My hair is beautiful. Okay. So I want to start in the back first because, and also secondly is that once she is done, I am able to take her out to the basin or the shampoo bowl and rinse the back out first. So that's two of the reasons why I start in the back first. And also, let's get started. Are you guys ready? You want to see my technique? Okay. So now, as I saw in the diagram before, the 3 section, I'm going to be starting it, taking right by her ear down. Now, now if she has less hair, then you can do 2 sections. But if she has a lot of hair, then you can do 3 sections, okay? Make sure you bend her head down. And I'm holding her hair really nice and tight. I hope this is tight. Okay. I'm holding her hair really nice and tight. Why is she not tight for me? She's not being tight for me. Really nice and taut. And I'm holding it from the end. And I'm doing a really nice big push. Just 1 big push, right? There. Maybe 2. Okay. Now this section, I am not going to push it all the way to her scalp. Because I want all these tease back combing, I want this to be her dimension. Now this is why we're doing Tease foilayage. Tease foilayage will give her this beautiful diffusion with the maximum lightness on the end, right? Mimicking a balayage technique, but not a balayage because we are using foil to help us with heat conduction and also control, isolation, and the right amount of lift that we want. Okay, so now that I have backcombed her hair already, what I will be doing is I will paint the lightener onto a piece of foil like this into a V formation, a V or a W. Can you see? Okay, into a V or a W formation. I'm gonna lay it down right underneath her hair and then just let it stick to the hair. And the reason why is because I painted on the back of the foil. When I put it on the hair, you have even saturation, and also it adheres to the hair so much better. You see that? All right, and then now we're gonna continue brushing her hair, starting from the middle, horizontally. Pack on your product, and then change your angle to vertically, either into a V or a W formation. This will ensure the beautiful blend that she will get later on, and also with the jagged edge of the brush, Gaiteng Identity brush, that I'm able to get that beautiful featheration up here on the top, okay? Now I'm going to be taking another piece of foil and I'm going to apply it right on top of it. Now this is a flat foil technique. All right, so now the next section I'm going to be, these are also going to be low, these are all low Tease foilayage, because this technique I'm showing you is a high-low technique, okay? Does anybody have any questions? Hi everyone. Okay, so my next section is also going to be a thick section. I'm also going to hold her out at about 45-degree angle, hold it really nice and taut, and give her a nice big push. Now this first section I did a little lower. The second section, I'm pushing it up right here. I'm pushing it up just a tad higher than the first section. Now the reason why is so that you can get that beautiful blend, and I will be sharing with you why I'm doing that. So let's paint it on my lightener on the foil first into a V, okay? And then also put it right down and let it adhere to the hair. See that? That beautiful, right? Now it also does the work, does half of the work for you already. Is everyone following me? I mean, like following what I am doing? Hello? Yes? Give me a thumb up. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so now again, pack your product on in the middle and work your way up, okay? Now this will give her this beautiful, beautiful, nice transition. And also make sure you spread it, okay? You spread it open like this and pack your product on, okay? Into a V or a W formation right here. Can you see? Okay, make sure you spread her, okay? It's so important. The reason why is because if you don't spread her apart like this, you are going to get an even lift, okay? Yes. Having a hard time hearing? Really? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, so maybe should I come closer then? Okay. What is it? Is it important to keep lightener off Tease area? Now, not necessarily, depending on how much diffusion you want it to get. Even though I am putting lightener right on top, whereby the Tease area because it had already been teased, it's still going to give her that beautiful transition later on, okay? So now make sure you spread her sometime. What I do is I go sideways and I spread her that way. Okay, now you got that one. Now I'm going to put another foil down. Now this is my second section. Now my third section is going to be also a thicker section right below her earlobe right there. Now this one I'm going to push it up a little bit higher. And the reason why I am doing this is that, see, look at that beautiful one push, two pushes. Now the reason why I am doing it like this is because later on when she puts her hair down, you see all this diffusion underneath here. All of that all of that dimension will help frame her neckline and give her that sharp edge of chin, like really beautiful chin, so it frame her face better. And that's the reason why I'm doing 3 back-to-back thick section with a lot of teasy back home, okay? All right, so let me put another, now with the foil, if you notice the foil, there is a shiny side and there's a matte side. Make sure you put the lightener on the matte side so when you work, it doesn't blind your eye, okay? Because it's so shiny that it could blind you, I think. But it just look better on camera because it doesn't like reflects light. So here we go, my third one. Lay my foil flat and then also let go. Look at that beautiful teasy foil. Also, when you pack the product, make sure you be generous, okay? Yes, I'm using Big 9 Magnum 8 with 20 volume. A hybrid consistency. Now I'm packing my product from the middle, working my way up, changing my brush direction into vertically and stroking it. And keep stroking it, you guys. Keep stroking it until she's all spread out. Okay? Now what happens when the hair is not spread out? You will get this roping look. Like when I say roping, the hair would kind of like bunched together like this. And what happened when it is bunched together, you will not get even lift. You will get uneven lift, and that's not going to be cute either. So what I will be sharing with you right now is I will show you a technique of how to unrope those ropey hair, okay? So I'm bringing this up a little higher right here. Spread her really, really good. And again, make sure you spread her like really, really good. Hi, Mama Tang. Because what happened when you don't spread her apart, you're not going to be able to get anything in, right? So remember, spread her open. Just put it in, okay? Alrighty, here you go. Lay another section down. Now my fourth section, that is going to be a high section. And that is going to be a thinner section also. Now keep in mind, okay, the thicker the section, do you like it thick? I like it thick. The thicker the section, but with a lot of teasy, a lot of backcombing, the more diffusion you're gonna get. Now the thinner the section, the more lighter you're gonna get with the aid of Magnum 8 Big 9 and also foil, okay? Keep that in mind again. I will be repeating that over and over again until it's in your head. Okay, so my fourth section right here, it is going to be a thinner section, just like this. So this is the back of her head right here, okay? First section is thick, 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 and then also the thinnest section right on top of that thick section to give her this beautiful high-low mimicking a balayage, okay? But not a balayage. This is a tease foilayage, okay? Do you guys like that diagram that I did for you guys? Okay, now this is my fourth section. I forgot to tease it. Taking my teasy comb, and I'm going to push her all the way in. Also, holding her at a 90-degree angle will give me that beautiful blend. Push it all the way in, okay? One push all the way in. Now this one, I'm going to be painting it close to her scalp. Close to her scalp, so she get that really beautiful blend look on the top with the brightness on her scalp. Okay, so let's paint it on here. So how is everyone doing? Do you love this? Do you love that diagram that I did for you guys? So make sure you take a screenshot of it so you can do this at home. I will also be showing you my model that I finished with this exact same technique. And you would love it because she looks so beautiful, right? Now, you see, here's another tip that I will be sharing with you is that once I lay the foil down, I tend to pick up some more foil on top of it and use it as a board. It helped me saturate better. So I'm going to start in the middle, working my way up. Now this one is going to be really high up, okay, closer to her scalp, okay. Now you see she started roping already. See that? She is roping, you guys. Okay, so I have a comb right next to me. And you see? This will help me detangle her rope. So what I would do is I'll take my comb and comb it down. See? Now she's all spread out evenly. She's all spread out evenly. Okay, you see that? There's no more roping. Okay, now isn't that beautiful? Now she would get even lift with this. So again, go back in with your lightener. Start from the middle, packing it all the way up, vertically on the top to get that beautiful blend. Sometimes I kind of brush it up a little bit, and that's okay over there. See that little Magnum 8 and Big 9 kind of hybrid stick up there? That's fine too. Don't worry about it. Okay, now sometimes I swipe it sideways to open up her more so I can get this product in. Okay, you guys? Are you guys enjoying this? I can't hear much. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it does that. Does anyone know why it does that? Maybe because when I talk, I turn away. Maybe. Okay. Well, I'm also live on Instagram. Can anyone hear me better on Instagram? On Gai Teng My Identity hair page. Okay, so now you can see that I had already did 3 back-to-back really thick section, and then I did a thinner section. Now guess what my next section is going to be? That is going to be a thick section, okay? That's going to be a thick section. Now this will give her this beautiful blend high-low technique, okay? Now I'm not going to try to finish the whole entire section here. I will show you what it looks like on my other model that I have finished this whole side. Now let's go to the side, okay? I'm going to show you the front so you guys kind of get an idea of the whole look, okay? So now who is this technique for? Now if somebody who comes in with who wants a solid color, this probably would not be a good technique for them, because that would consider to me right away one solid color or highlight would be more of a global look to me. And for somebody who is looking for more diffusion, more blended look, easy outgrow, low maintenance, this would be a good technique for that particular client, right? Now, what happened when she comes back? Okay, when she comes back and she has baby lights and she wants to transition this into Tease foilayage, no problem at all. Well, but she has to have some sort of growth for you to able to do this technique on her. Because if she doesn't have that much length on her roots, then it's pretty hard to do Tease foilayage with this look, right? Don't you agree? Because you need to have some length to work with. That's what I said, right? Hi, you guys. Can you show the diagram again? Sure, definitely. Okay, so now we're moving to the front, right? Now we're working toward the front. So this is her front area. I will be doing 3 really small teasy. Here you go. I will be doing 3 small teasy light right here, back to back, taking really thin section, diagonal backward, okay? Slight tease foilayage right here. Now that will blend in with her front. You see that? So if you look here, I'd make this. So this would be a thick section and that would be a thin section. Same thing, thick section, thin sections. Okay, you guys? You got it? You saw it? Okay, let me put this away. So again, we are talking about angles, right? If you are taking hair that is, my diagram. This is diagonal backward right here. If you are taking, if you were to do a haircut, right? If you are taking a vertical section versus a diagonal section, you will get more movement with a diagonal section instead of a vertical straight line, right? So when we are doing color, I like using diagonal backward a lot more so that I can get that beautiful flow look. Now there's nothing wrong with doing a vertical section if you want that stripy look. Now we're not looking for a stripy look. We're looking for more diffusion. So I am showing you this diagram where it shows different lines that you can utilize when sectioning your client's hair for coloring or for highlighting, okay? So I'm taking a diagonal backward right by her ears right here. 3 small sections really close to her scalp, back to back, okay? Same thing again. The reason why I am holding the hair all the way on the end is that she has all of these baby hair that I'm able to push it all the way back so that I'm not highlighting all of that baby hairs, because that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for length and diffusion. So those baby hair will be your cushion as like a diffusion, more dimensional look, okay? So now in same thing in the front, I will be anchoring her hair as close to the scalp as possible so that I can get that beautiful pop around her face. Am I all over the place? I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place. Also, when I take my foil, I like to fold it backwards like this, out, so that I can anchor it right to her hair easy. And also, if I go back and re-anchor that, it's easier for me to re-anchor her hair right back to her head, okay? Now again, with this one, making sure that you swipe it, feather it all the way to the root as possible, and spread her open again. Now we are doing a high-low technique to mimic a balayage technique, and with the foil that we are using, this will help us with isolation and also the right amount of lift that we need, and also it just looks better by just laying it down like this, right? You want nice clean work so that when you go back to cross-check it, it's easier for you. Okay, you guys? Hi everyone. Hi. Where on Instagram, it's on Guy Tang My Identity page. Okay. Hi Lupe. Hi Foy. Yes, on Guy Tang My Identity page. Okay, so I'm doing the next section is going to be a thinner section as close to her scalp as possible so she can get that beautiful pop. You didn't see that, did you? Got an extra one. Okay. Push it all the way to her scalp as close as possible so she can get all that lightness around her face. And that's what we're looking for. All right, we already talked about who is this for. Why are we doing this? Because we want to get the maximum diffusion and also the beautiful blend that she is looking for with my model here. Do you know, she came in as virgin, right? I told you she's a virgin level 5, and she was a little bit scared because she knows how much I like virgin hair. But I assure her that I'm going to be very gentle because this is her first time. I'm going to take her nice and slow, and also I will give her the best result, and she would love it. You're doing great. Thank you, Miss Nora. Thank you so much, because I'm like, am I all over the place? I don't know. Hey, Chaz. Hi, you guys. I am so excited. Yes, me too. I'm so excited. All right. So again, earlier I share with you how I de-rope that. Look, she is roping again. So I'm taking my comb, my rat tail comb, and comb it out to give her that beautiful spread, okay? Comb that out, you guys. Spread her really nice and even. Pack on your product. Make sure you be generous with your product, because if you don't pack on a lot of product, she is also going to be lifting uneven. And so make sure your technique, which is by spreading her open, packing on your product, and also apply it generously to give her that beautiful even lift. Okay, you guys? All right, now, so I'm going to continue doing this. So 3 back-to-back sections, small, and then my 4th section, guess what that's going to be? That is going to be a thicker section. So right next to her Teasy small baby lights, not baby light, Teasy light, so that this section right here will give her that maximum diffusion to kind of like give her that depth right next to her bow piece in the front, okay? So again, let me go over this again. The thicker the section and the more teasy you do with that particular section, the more diffusion you're going to get and the more depth you're going to get. Now, the thinner the section that you are doing, the more lightness you're going to get, okay? Hi, Ariana. I missed you, Angel. Okay? Did you guys heard what I said? Hi, Elena. All right, I'm going to hold it out to a 90-degree angle. And again, let me show you my chart. Ta-da-da! Do you like that? I did that. Okay, so we are talking about elevation, okay? If you're holding her hair at a 0 degree right here, you will get more of a straight, heavy line. If you are lifting her at a 45-degree angle, you are going to get more of a weight line, yet with a little bit of movement. If you are holding her out to a 90-degree angle, you're going to get more diffusion and more flowy. Now, if you raise her hair up to 180 degree, which is up straight like this, you will get the maximum diffusion. So with this Tease foilayage technique is that depending on your sectioning and the elevation that you do will determine how much diffusion you're going to get. Okay? Oh, can't hear again? I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's continue. So let's do it again. So with elevation, okay, the maximum elevation that you're gonna do, the maximum diffusion you're gonna get. So if you're holding her up to 100, if you're holding her up to 180 degree, you're gonna get maximum diffusion. Okay. Same thing with a haircut. Like if you were to raise her hair, bring her hair all the way up, and you cut it all the way up here, you're gonna get that beautiful blend. Same thing when you were doing hair coloring. The more you lift it up, or the more elevation you lift, the more diffusion you can get. And that's the beauty about this Tease foilayage, is that it is so beautiful that you can't even tell where the highlights start or it stops. That's the beauty. It's beautiful diffusion here, and she gets this beautiful bold brightness right here. Yes, remove. Okay, remove back home. Oh yeah, yes. We are also gonna talk about how to remove this back home. So let me start in the front, because I know that we are. Oh my gosh, it's already 45 minutes. Okay. So in the front, how I determine what section I will be taking, and also during the consultation that she wants this bold, beautiful brightness around her face. So what I did was I did it into a V formation like this, working backward into a point. 3 small sections, really thin, fine backcombing. The 4th section is my thicker section. The 5th section is also going to be a thinner section. Okay, let me show you a diagram again. This is her front right here. You see, I'm doing 3 small, 1 thick one, 1 small one, 1 thick one, and 1 small one right here, so that she can get that beautiful bold brightness around her face with a veil like right here, because of that 4th section right there. It kind of veil over to give her that beautiful dimensional look right there. Okay. Okay, so how do we remove Tease foilayage? Okay, so this is how it will look once I am done. Once I am done with that technique, this is how it will look. I finished her on one side already. So this is the back, and this is her sides, and this is her front area. See? How do we remove Tease foilayage? Okay, how do we remove the back comb? If somebody who comes, well, first off, let's see right here. Also right here, can you see? You see? Okay. she's not a virgin. My other two models are virgin. Miss Covina is a virgin. Well, not anymore. Okay, so let's say if you're done taking out all the foils, right? You're done taking out all the foil. What do? How do you remove this? Now again, going back to when you did the back combing, make sure that you do 1 or 2 big push, and try not to do this. Yap in there, because the more you push it in, the harder you're gonna remove it, okay? So making sure that you hold the hair really nice and taut, push it from the end and all the way to her scalp or not. This 1 or 2 push, or maybe 3 pushes only, but no more than that, because it's gonna be so hard to remove it. Okay, so if you had taken her out to the chair, right? Taking her out to the chair, after I rinse her all out, I will be using the My Hero X2, the leave-in conditioner right here. I will spray it all over her hair. This will help me, will help aid me in removing her tangle at the same time. And also it is treating her hair at the same time. It's filled with hydrolyzed collagen. It has aloe. It has keratin, and it's going to be so much beneficial for her hair right after lightening. So that's one way of removing it. So once that is on, I am also shampoo her out using the Gaitang My Identity conditioner, My Confident. Now this is really nice and thick. Look at how thick this is. This is not even a conditioner. This is more like a mask, right? So this will also help with her detangling that hair right there. Okay, so now also try not to remove too much of the tease at the shampoo bowl, just because, just because you know what happened when the hair is damp or wet. That is when the hair is at the most fragile state, okay? So don't try to yank out the tease. Bring her, towel her dry really good. Bring her to the chair. And here is another tool that is so important in your behind the chair, is that these brushes, okay? So what you would do is you want to dry her hair. Hold on, don't move a nipple hair. But if you have 10 nipple hair, you can move. Also, taking her out to the chair, making sure that you blow dry her hair at least 80 to 90%, okay? 80 to 90%. And then you want it to take a blow dryer and using your round brush and also blowing it at the same time, okay? Blowing it at the same time like this will help detangle that teasy piece that you did, okay? Now, keep doing this until her hair is all detangled. And this is one of the favorite technique that I've learned from somebody who is so amazing, so inspiring. And he is everything, and that is, guess who that is, you guys? Guess who that is? It is Alma's husband, and that's Gaitang. Alma husband. Okay, so there, did everyone got it? Tell Facebook to come on Instagram. Yeah, if you can't hear me on Facebook, try to go on Instagram at Gaitang My Identity page, and hopefully you can hear me better. I don't know why this is not why you can't hear me on here. Huh, interesting. Okay. Okay, yes, that's Guy. Okay, so you got that? Okay, so let's do it again. So make sure you dry her hair 80 to 90% first, and then you take a round brush, okay? You're taking a round brush, and you're round brushing her at the same time while you are drying. So that will help remove the tease better, the back comb better, okay? Now let me show you another technique, how to color correct at the same time, okay? We don't have much time left, how to color correct. So I am pretty sure that when we come back from our quarantine, this is what we're going to be seeing a lot. This right here. See that all this hair right here, we're going to be seeing that a lot. So how do we treat it at the same time? Okay, Anna, I hope you can hear me. Okay, how do we do that at the same time? What we want to do is, after you had teased back home her already, you flip her hair back and forth like this, right? You are able, this is one reason why we do flat foil, so that you can go back and cross check, and also it's easier for you. And also all these back comb that you had back comb right here, this is where you're going to be using the Guy Tang My Identity Demi Permanent. And what I love using is the 6IG and the 9IG in the Ice Gold series. It is not too dark, it is not too light, and it's perfect with its delicate developer, mixing 1:2 ratio. And you want to mix that really well in a bowl and apply it to the teasy area. You hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right here? Okay. Now apply it to the teasy area, and that is how you're going to color correct at the same time. So again, when she's all done right here, you want to go back and also go back with your 6IG and 9IG. And the reason why I love that is also because it's not too dark, not too light, and it's a demi-permanent. Guy Tang My Identity is a demi-permanent, and it is not going to lift your natural base color. It's only a deposit only, okay? So let me show you my after. Here, this is Miss Quarantina. Look at this beautiful after. This is the technique that I did. Exact same technique. Look at that beautiful blend. You see that? Do you like that? Do you think you guys can wear this? Your client can wear this at home? Your client can wear this. Look at that beautiful blend. And this, I have not even toned her yet. Look at that beautiful brightness she has down here with the beautiful blend. Anyone see her front area? Look at that. I also curl her for you so you can see better. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about. The front section where that beautiful 3 teasy light with the big one right next to it that give her that depth right there. You see that? Give her that depth and that beautiful bold brightness around her face. And she is so blended that you can't tell where the highlights start or where it stops, because look at that. And this is how it's curled. Look at how much dimension she has. Do you guys like that? Yeah? You like it? Okay, I think Instagram is almost done. I want to be able to save it so you guys can see. So Miss Quarantina. Okay, so make sure, oh yeah, you guys, make sure you follow us. Look at that, Guy Tang My Identity, Guy Tang My Identity Hair Bestie Group on Facebook, and myself, Kim Wasabi. And also, right now on Guy Tang My Identity, there is a contest going on with lip singing on the Hold On, the new music that Guy Tang had just launched. And make sure you guys, because you get, what do you get? You get like a swag bag and also style like Guy. Also, make sure that you follow the rest of our team member. Honeybee will be next on, and he's everything about color longevity. And then also Miss Nora, Hairband Nora, going to be on talking about all the money piece. And then we have Christine, she's going to be talking about permanent versus demi-permanent. And Ariana, our angel, going to be on talking about shadow ash, wicked shadow. And then Corinne, she's going to be talking about everything about superpower. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. I hope I did okay. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys. Okay, how do I end this?